Okay. I think we're ready. I know. We're gonna start taking.
Where's my foundation?
Right there.
Gretchen. Gretchen. Hey.
No, we're kicking off. I didn't want to overstep our foundation board president. But go ahead and call the meeting to order.
I'm calling the Portage River Foundation meeting to order.
First item on the agenda is consent agenda, and it is to approve the minutes from the June 17th, 2025 meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Consent agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. So we have 3 discussion items today, really all about the sort of future and transition to the new board of directors, as was intended and directed at the last foundation meeting. And actually, before I go into discussion items, I just want to note something about the minutes. So Commissioner Fox is no longer part of the foundation board. He was the secretary. We do need someone to sign the meeting minutes in the secretary's absence. In the interim, would one of the commissioners be willing to serve that function? Okay, sure. Thank you. All right. Now,
is what you do a quick motion to appoint him.
Motion.
Move to appoint Commissioner Vickers secretary. Foundation.
Second.
All abstain.
Aye.
great. All right, now we can move to the discussion items.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
Is Catherine not on the board of the River Foundation?
You know what? Currently, she is not. I will defer to how you would like to handle that as the board, knowing that we're in the midst of transitioning to a new board. Right. One option is you could appoint and make a vote now for this meeting for a new board member, or you could hold. She could still listen and participate, but wouldn't have.
Unless she has a passion.
Is she on?
Didn't her bylaws say that the board's made up of commission members, so she's automatically on it? Didn't it?
But she dropped off, so.
Yeah.
But I think you bring up a good point. I would make a motion to appoint her to the foundation
For now.
for now.
I'll make a motion to appoint Catherine to the board.
Second.
First, sorry. Sam got it.
All in favor? All right, so 3 discussion items, all related to board of directors. So thank you for that, Commissioner Garrick. So the first is the call for applications. So the original call for applications that was out through the end of August, and Gretchen helped lead that and advertising that. We received 3 applications, and they're all focused on the airport, recognizing that the foundation wants to be airport and waterfront oriented, wanted to kind of pose to the board here to reopen the application process, and a recommendation that be sort of an open until filled, and we can do a first screening Friday, October 17th, to kind of see who those applications are. Then you don't have to keep coming back to you as a board if we need to kind of further reach additional applicants to kind of meet the areas that the board is interested in having represented. So the recommendation there, again, is to direct staff to reopen the call for applications, again, open until filled.
And we also discussed maybe opening it up to a wider geographical region.
Yeah. So right now the bylaws are silent on geography. We were silent in the original call for applications on whether you had to be a Hood River resident or not. I think one area, an opportunity to expand the scope and the reach and kind of get diverse perspectives would be to either remain silent on that and do some extended outreach within the gorge, knowing that we want to get people that, have a passion for Hood River and the waterfront, and an airport, kind of the port mission, as well as a good track record of, collaboration and community mindedness, which we'll get into in the next item related to the selection criteria, but at least the geography could be expanded and help with our reach.
Yeah. You obviously don't want, if it's gonna be waterfront and airport, you wouldn't want to buy airport people, 5 waterfront only people, but the nice thing about foundations, in my experience, is funds can be dedicated, so really. Say here's $10, it only goes to the airport, I don't care what they vote, they can't put it on waterfront, right? So we have a lot of discretion there, so getting passionate people is gonna be important too, so there's a few more of one or another, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, and I agree that there's a lot of business owners that don't happen to be residents of Hood River, and so I definitely think there's a lot of people that use or utilizers of the waterfront that it's definitely appropriate to include them, so.
Great, okay.
So I will make a motion to extend the date until filled.
Second.
I will flag, this is not an action that has to be taken tonight, but just for consideration, as the new foundation board is stood up. The bylaws say it's 3 to 7 board members, and we've kind of held 2 seats for port commissioners on that. And so as we move towards the transition to the new board, we'll just need to make sure that we're identifying which 2 commissioners are seating in those seats. Okay. The next item is the adoption of selection criteria for the review committee. We just wanted to make sure that there was consistency as these are being reviewed. So they were developed really based on the original call for applications that was developed, the priorities established by the foundation board previously. So with that, there's 5 criteria that were developed with the intention of having each criteria scored up to 5 points, so it'd be a maximum of 25 points in the review. And the next item on your agenda will be to establish a review committee, so we'll get there. But the intention is that the review committee would focus on these and then make a recommendation coming forward to the full board for a vote. So the ask on this is we're seeking direction on the selection criteria to be used in reviewing the application. So open to any edits if you have them, or if you're comfortable as they're written, we will proceed.
I feel like, great.
Yeah, who wrote these? Very good.
Right.
Do we need motions on thing?
Yeah.
That's always good for the.
It's that good motion in capital letters. I appreciate it.
I'll make a motion to approve the selection criteria scoring rubric for evaluating board candidates.
Second.
Right.
Right. All right, last but not least, establishing an application review committee. And so again, we just want to make sure that we are being focused with your time and efforts, and want to recommend that a 2-member board member application review committee be formed, so that sort of the deliberations and more detail can happen in the committee, and then the committee can return to the full board and public meeting setting to be able to recommend the votes going forward. So seeking direction to create said committee, and also identifying which board members are interested in participating.
We got an idea.
Yeah.
You don't think we should all evaluate?
We have an idea.
Oh, you do?
What if you two are kind of the drivers of this? Why don't we, see you 2 on the board? Why don't Christy and I look at applications for other board members? So there's no potential like, oh, they want it.
Oh, nice, good idea.
Super.
Okay,
Voluntold for every.
yeah. So Catherine, how's she gonna?
Yeah, she's lucky. Well, I move that we approve the formation of a 2-member application review committee to evaluate board director applications and submit those recommendations for the board to approval, and that Commissioner Shepherd and Commissioner Chapman be those committee members.
Okay.
I.
Great. That is all the business that we have, unless we have further discussion items. Otherwise, we can go to adjourn.
Appreciate you guys,
Okay.
all of your work.
Nice job.
Yeah.